I'm your host, Ashleigh C, reporting for Kids First. And today I am super excited to be interviewing Kevin Downs, the co founder and CEO of Kingdom Story Company and the producer behind the upcoming film, The Unbreakable Boy. With an impressive career spanning over 30 years, Kevin has brought to life stories that inspire and uplift audiences worldwide. His latest project, The Unbreakable Boy, tells the extraordinary true story of a family's journey through love, resilience, and faith. Kevin, thank you for joining us today.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going great. Or would you like to be addressed as Mr. Downs, as I know
Oh no, you can do it however you feel comfortable.
you? Okay, great. And so on today's topic, obviously, we're talking about the lovely film that I had the privilege of watching, The Unbreakable Boy. And this is such an inspiring story of faith, especially as a woman of faith myself. And it's also a story of resilience. So, what is it about Austin's journey that made you feel it really needed to be shared on the big screen?
Well, his journey is extraordinary. I mean, he's got a brittle bone disease called osteogenesis imperfecta, and which basically means his bones are made of chalk. And so if he falls or whatever, his bones could break, and that alone would put me in a state of depression. But yet, for a little boy, he's got that, and he's also autistic, which means his mind just goes 100 miles an hour faster than our minds can function. And the combination to have that combined with the outlook that today could be the best day of my life and the best day ever. I got nothing to complain about. We can just go and tackle this together. Just all the themes throughout it, whether it's dealing with being bullied at school and he turns the other cheek and wants just to love on that individual that's bullying him, and just all the things that he goes through for me as an adult is inspirational. And so I love watching. I mean, I've seen the film a bunch, obviously, but I love watching it just to get those little reminders that every day can be the best day ever.
I love that. And also, um, were there any particular moments? Obviously, you seem very attached to the film. Were there any particular moments throughout production that deeply moved you or reinforced that message that you were talking about of hope?
Yeah, I mean, all throughout it. We actually shot this film at the beginning of kind of the COVID lockdown, and so we were wearing masks every day, and it was tough working conditions in that we were just very restricted in what we could do. But yet the cast and the crew on a daily basis came together and really believed in Austin's story, which I think is just a testament to the film itself. And you could just tell you can tell in the performances from all the actors as well as just the production value. This film was made for a lot less money than our previous films, and it was really a passion project, and it shows in the story, it shows in the execution. This is a film that for me, I don't know about you, but made me cry in the last 30
Oh
minutes,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
like in buckets. And so that's a lot of fun just to be able to have that journey that you walk out of it really appreciative of the life that God has given you.
Absolutely. And one thing is let's talk about your other films that you just mentioned. You've produced films that really resonate deeply with audiences in general, but um, often leaving a lasting impact. Like you said, I mean, this film was very, very emotional. How do you balance staying true to that emotional core of a real life story, but also making it entertaining and relatable for viewers?
First and foremost, we want to make a movie that is entertaining to viewers. That is our primary purpose. At Kingdom Story Company, we're also making films. There's a lot of themes that are very similar in all of our movies, and that's storylines that are usually true stories. But Christmas Pageant, Best Christmas Pageant Ever, was not. That was a best-selling book, but the thematics were very similar, which is I love those types of films where you can go in and just laugh and cry and feel good at the end of it, and maybe it sparks conversation or two because that's really good entertainment value. And the films we make also I think deserve to be seen together in groups in a theater. That's where you get the most entertainment value is just seeing it in a group.
Absolutely. And I want to now touch on your company, Kingdom Story Company. And again, like you said, it's a faith-driven storytelling company, which It's just absolutely amazing, especially in this day and age. We need entertainment that is really faith-driven and faith-based. So, how did Austin's story challenge or inspire your own faith journey during the making of the film?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look back, like I said, it was made during COVID, so every day was like, oh my goodness, are we even going to make it through the day? Because it seemed like a day of survival. Every day was like a day of survival, and yet to have the perspective that every day could be the best day ever, it really flips that on its head. It was actually the perfect movie to make during the early COVID days, and because it's a movie about bravery, bravery in the sight of struggles that just seem insurmountable. And so a lot of those themes were very appropriate for the time period when we shot the film, and I think the crew and the cast really latched onto it.
Yeah. And this movie brings together a really incredible cast, including and not limited to Zachary Levi. So, how did you approach the casting process to ensure the authenticity as well as portraying this family's really heartfelt story?
Well, it started with Zach. So we had Zach cast in a movie we were doing right after this one, which was called American Underdog, which came out a few years ago. And Zach fell in love with the script. He was like, "Man, this is really good. We should make this." And so then the second piece was to get Jacob Laval, who played Austin, because if we didn't have a really good, compelling Austin, then we just felt it wasn't worth making the film. And when we found Jacob, we couldn't believe it. I mean, he's such a rare talent. His gift for communication is something that I don't see much in actors. I mean, it's a performance that people ask us about frequently when they see the movie. He's just a really, really special and gifted kid.
And was there a particular scene or performance? Obviously, you did touch on this a little bit, but I wanted to follow up on that. That really truly captivated your spirit, the spirit of the film. Obviously no spoilers, but was there a particular scene that you just absolutely adore?
There were scenes that were tough to film. The stuff in the school with the some of the bully sequences. It was tough to kind of see it because we film movies out of context and
Mm.
out of order, basically. And so,
Right.
that you're not getting to have the emotional feels leading up to a particular scene. You've got to just take it for when it comes in the shooting schedule. But every day was actually just like, okay, I wonder what's going to happen today on the set, and what is going to come out of Austin's mouth. And that's how the real Austin is. You just kind of wonder, and Jacob really encompassed that really well.
Yeah. And with The Unbreakable Boy hitting theaters soon, what do you hope audiences take away from this film? Is there a specific message you want to resonate really long after those credits roll?
Yeah, I think it's just being thankful that the life that God has given us is one that is precious. And so,
Mm.
no matter what the challenges are that we're going through, that you realize how precious life is, and just have the courage to be able to talk to somebody, whether it's a family member, it could be a brother, a sister, a child, a spouse, a friend, a coworker, you name it. You never know where people are at in life or what the challenges are that they're going through. And Austin's journey is one of that, where you look at that, you go, man, I don't know if I could handle that. That's incredible. And it really just puts a perspective on how precious life is and how we can impact other people just by the words that we say.
All right. And I will just say, personally, this movie has impacted me so much. I've encouraged all my friends and family to watch it.
Ah,
And thank you so much for creating stories like this. We definitely need it in this day and age, the crazy world that we're living in right now.
thanks so much for watching it. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you so much, Kevin Downs, for joining us on the show today. The Unbreakable Boy is set to touch hearts in theaters February 21st, 2025. I'm Ashleigh Clyde reporting for Kids First. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on another interview just like this one from me and my amazing teammates. Thanks for watching. Bye.